Okay, suppose I want to talk to you today about the average rate of change. So the first thing we want to notice or recall is that the average is equal to the sum of items divided by the number of items you have. So let's look at an example. Suppose I had a function y equals x squared, which is a parabola, and I wanted to find out the average functional value between x equals 0 and x equals 2. So I want the average functional value. And just remember that y is f of x. So between 0 and 2, let's say 2 is over here, that graph looks like this because it's the right half of the parabola. And so the points on that graph would look something like this. And here's the other one. So let me extend my axis a little bit. It's going up like that. So over here, this is f of 2. And of course down here is f of 0, which is 0. So we know that, for example, f of 2 is equal to 2 squared, or 4, and f of 0 is equal to 0. Alright, so let's bring our graph over here. That's what we have here. We've got our points here and here. And so let's draw a connecting line between those 2 points. Get another color. Looks something like that. So that green line is what we call a secant line. And it's called a secant line because it hits the graph at 2 points. So we know from the other side that this height is 4, and of course this is 0. So we're trying to find the average of functional values between x equals 0 and x equals 2. And so if we want to sum up all the items, that would be f of 4 minus f of 0, because that's all the points on this graph between 4 and 0. And then the number of points we have would be, well, we started at x equals 2 on the right hand side, and we end up at x equals 0. So we have 2 minus 0. If we plug in and simplify, we get that f of 4, and I said 4, excuse me, that should have been f of 2 there. So f of 2 is 4 minus f of 0, which is 0, divided by 2 minus 0. So the average rate of change is 4 divided by 2, or 2.